Of course, I think we compete, we dominate. The first half complete. I think it was complete and fair, 1-1 on the first half. But of course, on the second half, I think they scored and the game was more competitive and I think was even. And then, of course, when you compete with this type of clubs, teams like Manchester United, it's always 50-50. And today, the victory was for them.
Do you think your team have to kind of learn how to be ahead in these big games, like last season in the semi-final and this season? Do you need more maturity to know how to lead?
I think we try to learn always, but I think in some point it's difficult. It's not about to learn. It's about to have the capacity to beat your opponent, because if not, we need to go to the university and study, no? But of course, we are in a process that to arrive to the semi-final and be competitive in Champions League and be competitive in Premier League, fighting for the top four. I think it's not enough, because everyone feel that we are close, and still it's nearly to touch. But I think it's the only way. It's the only way to reach this last level that allow to you not only to compete, if not to win. And of course, Tottenham is, I think, in the last 4 years that you follow our process, we are building a very good team about to try to create the winning mentality, but still, at the moment, it's not enough. But I think Tottenham need to keep going in this direction, because it will be perfect. And then to create that winning mentality is not about a few years. I told before your colleagues, it's about, I think it's Tottenham need more time. Of course, with me or with another, but I think it's so important that to keep going, focusing in working, developing that philosophy that is fantastic for the club.
Do you find is it hard for you to keep the players going because you've got so close so many times? I mean, how do you talk about you need more time, but realistically, football's so impatient?
Yes, if you... The most difficult thing in football is to be realistic, because no one wants to be realistic. And the comparison always are not good, But in some point you need to be realistic, and our fans need to be realistic, and of course the comparison is sometimes, some point are good to do this, to be focused in some point. If we believe in that process, or in the way that we are working, will be so easy to face teams like City or United, and we're capable to win. Of course, some game you can't win, but most of the game you are going to struggle to compete. But that is in the way that we decide to go, to move. Tottenham is a completely different club to the others, and we are in the process that in the last 4 years when we arrived, there was the challenge to compete, to try to be competitive, and then to try to reduce the distance with the top four. In the last few years, we were there, we were competitive, but still, win a trophy is not easy.
We talked before the game about the net spend. I mean, you hardly spend anything really in terms of your net spend. Is that why, ultimately, like you say, it's going to be hard to beat United, it's going to be hard to beat?
But I think you are more... first of all, you are clever, our fans are clever, and everyone is clever. Tottenham is in a position completely different today. Of course that maybe you can arrive to the semi-final, win, and arrive to the final and win some trophy, of course. But I told you, for me the most important is now to finish on the top four, play again in Champions League for the club. We are building the new stadium. We played the whole season on Wembley, that is very difficult to play. And that stress that is not only for the team, it's for the fans. I think it was difficult, no, when we start the season. But look, for me, it's about keep going. I am disappointed. Sometimes after the defeat, when finish the game, very frustrated. But quick, I move on and thinking in try to finish the season in the best way. We have ahead 4 games. We need to be sure to play Champions League. And sure it will be a very successful season if we are capable to keep our position on the table.
Mauricio, you're very obviously loyal to Michel Vorm in FA Cup games, you play him, but when you get to this stage, are you never tempted to say, okay, I'll play my number 1 in the semi, or is it just a question of loyalty and you use your cut goalkeeper?
Look, and I repeat, after 4 years, for me it's not about the names or who is going to play. For me, it's about the team. And like last season, we played the semi-final against Chelsea and we lost 4-2 with Hugo. Or the final, the capital one with Chelsea and we lose 2-0. Today we lose 2-1 and Manchester United with Michel Vorm. For me, it's about the team. I think Michel Vorm today deserved to play. And I am so happy because I think he was good. And it's not because of one player or 11 player or should be played different 11 player. I think it's not like this, but no, I am happy with the performance and the effort. It was an even game, I think a little bit more for us, but we were close, but not enough to win.
Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Yes.